Hi, my name's Guy Barrington and welcome to Diamond Heart Fire TranceMissions. I feel inspired today to begin a whole series of talks which are based around some of the amazing books that I have in my home. And what I mean by this is to actually take some of the sentences or quotations or insights from the various authors, teachers, masters, sages, shamans, saints, whose books I feel really privileged to have. And the reason I'd like to do this is to bring the books to life, so they're not just gathering dust on the shelf, to actually bring forth through communication some of the vital essence of that which is said inside these books, which is shared. Language, first of all, is a way of describing experiences. So it's a second-hand phenomena. The experience is happening, then comes the description in consciousness into language, which then gets formed into beliefs, and beliefs then get focused upon and they become philosophies or ideologies or religions or some kind of politics. An internal cosmology gets formed. So if we look at the unwinding of a ideology or a belief back to a thought, back to the expression of that thought, back to the feeling of that thought, back to the image and the essence and the energy, then we get close to where it is being shared from. And then we can start to recognize that within us. And these are the gifts of these quotations. These are the gifts of these insights and revelations. It's not the words themselves. The words are keys to doors inside of us which already exist. So they're there to remind us of what is within us. We can talk about this very simply in two different ways. There's the exoteric and the esoteric. So exoteric means that which is on the outside, that which is expressed, that which is revealed. And the esoteric is that which is revealing. It's that which is on the inside. It's the hidden face. So right now I'm talking to you and you can see my outer face is Guy, and my hidden face is the voice of the heart that's speaking through this personality called Guy, which is really my real essence. And this character on the outside is the one who's delivering the message, or delivering the insight, or delivering these words. And I feel and sense that this is true for all of us, that there's an insider here, there's our being here, our knower here, our experiencer here, and we are constantly communicating through this vehicle on the outside. But so many people just see the skin, the surface, the outer, and they forget to make contact with who is here, who is the one who is present here, who is communicating, who is the one present here who's listening, feeling or resonating. So it's important to take time to be with yourself, your deep innermost self, your core self, your heart self. And this lives in the esoteric, on the inside. Then you have this wonderful figure of 8 movement from the esoteric to the exoteric. So our inner life is expressed outwardly. So when you're reading these great poems from, say, the Sufi poets, the Ecstatic Poets, you can start to get a flavor of where they're coming from on the inside. And these words are just like photographs in language, capturing very subtle essences of very subtle feelings, subtle movements of energy that are ecstatic. And it's very, very hard to explain or describe even. So you use metaphor, you use simile, you use story, you use example to give a voice to these inner experiences. But do not be mistaken, the menu is not the food. It comes from a teacher called Ramtha. The menu is not the food. It's a description of the food. And it's only in the eating of the food do you come to understand the taste and the nourishment from the food itself. And it's the same thing when we receive language like this. Yeah? This is the menu. The food is in the vibration which is inside of this. It's in the depth of this. The food is in your inner esoteric realization of your own being. So I look forward to sharing this series of insights that arise when I reflect on some of the great teachings from the books that I have, which are offerings from amazing human beings who've realized certain things about the essence of reality, about the true nature of themselves, about the revelation of love, about the beauty of nature, about the intimacy of relationship, about the possibilities of creation, and all sorts of other magnificent subjects So I'm going to begin the series in the next video. Thank you very much.